Good evening and welcome to tonight's show. During this next 45 minutes or so, we're going to be putting together some country songs into a folder here and just kind of going through some older country tunes that might be must-haves, especially if you're a beginning DJ and you're not sure about country music. So hang with us here for the next 45 minutes or so. We're going to be getting into some older country music. All right, welcome back and good evening. If you are just joining us tonight, we just finished up with Trevor West. We were talking about some common issues and things that DJs have. If you didn't get a chance to watch that, go back and check it out. We've got it up on our youtube.com/discjockeynews, and you can check that out. When we're done with this, we're going to be then getting to our next show, which is Shanie's got 5 picks for us again this week with their I Got 5 on it. That'll be coming up here at 10 o'clock Eastern. Right now, I just wanted to kind of jump in a little early because I've got a lot of ground I wanted to cover with our show tonight. What we're going to be doing is, let me back up. The reason I came up with this idea is back in the day, and this is highly illegal. If you guys want to go and have that debate, we're not going to do it tonight. But we used to go and put together compilations because this was one of our popular country disc number one. And this is back shortly after CDRs were available. So I was just checking to see if this one had the CDR cancer on it. If you did CDRs, you know what I'm referring to. But we used to make discs that had a compilation of all the songs. And for our DJs, that became a much easier way for them to basically, instead of going through and flipping through all of the discs that were in the music service, because we were getting the weekly discs to the music services, instead of having to flip through those and then looking at the little tags, I don't have any, but we used to print off labels, and it would have basically the songs that were the hits of the disc or that I thought were going to be the hits of the disc, because I would go through and it's like, ooh, that's a good song. I'll put it on the label. Track 14, which was da-da-da-da-da-da. That's how we used to do things. Well, those times, of course, are long gone. Now we're with computers, and there's times where I miss this because in this particular case, we had put together a three... We had our 3 basically the most popular country songs, and then we had our extended country series, which was basically the hits. And that particular series was another 10 CDs. So we had about 13 CDs that we had put together that were the main country tunes, and that's what we were taking with us at the time and doing shows. Now, everything's on computer, and it's a different world, but I wanted to compile a list of those songs because now that my 15-year-old is getting into doing a DJ thing, somebody comes up and asks for a country song, he's like clueless. He has no idea, especially if it's someone who's above the age of 40. And that's really what I wanted to kind of focus on tonight, is that age group between 40 and 60. I'm 50, so I'm right in the middle of that. So people who are a little bit older than me, what are they going to consider, the songs that were kind of big when they were into it, which a lot of you, if you're not familiar with country music, it had the 70s and 80s. There was a time where that was appealing to a certain demographic. Then we hit about the early to mid 90s. And that's where country music really became popular, to the point of where at events, it was like a 50% play, maybe even 75% play. Now is scaled back to times, unless you're at a very rural wedding, most of the time it's 2 or 3 token songs in the course of a night. But sometimes there are opportunities to play more. So that's what we're going to dig into tonight. And I'm going to be sharing my computer screen, and we're going to be kind of talking about country songs. And I want you guys in the chat room, I'm looking at that, I want you to throw out some must-have country songs. And this is going to be somewhat informal with what we're going to do, and we're just going to go, and the song, this video may get may get blacklisted or what have you, or taken off from YouTube, and I don't care if it does. If it does, it does. But we're going to go and be playing some of the songs and kind of talking about a few of those and giving you a sample of some of these tunes that were big for us in the mid-'90s. So Jimmy Sturr wasn't country. Jimmy Sturr was Jimmy Sturr wasn't country. So I'm going to pop over. Actually, let's get our last couple of sponsor spots in here, and then I'll get the windows all set, because we've got a couple more with Electro Voice and DJ Event Planner.
DJ Event Planner will change the way you manage and run your business. Streamline all of your procedures and software into one easy-to-manage system. DJ Event Planner, the ultimate online planning tool.
All right, we are back. Now you'll be kind of seeing my screen and such as we go through, and it's going to be a little chaotic and such, but hey, that's part of the process here, what we're going to be playing with tonight. And again, I want to get some suggestions from you in the chat room. There we go. David, thank you. You've got quite a few. So we're going to just start loading up the folder. One of her songs that I was going to be throwing in here is a song from the Mavericks. And if the music is too loud, let me know, because we'll try to adjust that. But if you haven't heard some of these songs, that's why we're playing those, for those of you who aren't or haven't heard those. And again, I'm going to be doing the ones you guys... if I could type. Copperhead Road from Steve Earle, and I'm just going to be doing it this way. If you guys haven't heard these songs, these are songs that would fit into that older category. Obviously, this isn't going to be a dance tune, but there is a dance, a slap and leather dance that they will do to this. So if you guys haven't seen this, the slap and leather type thing that they're doing with it, this is... there is a dance that they do to this. Oh, my rowdy. Let's see. Do I have... Oh, I don't even know if I have that one on here. Yep, there we go. All my rowdy friends are coming over tonight. That came from football. I want to see if that's the same version that they have here. But there we go. All my rowdy friends have settled down. Which one are you looking for? The settled down is the one that I would have actually... Friends in Low Places. Friends in Low Places from Garth Brooks, of course, is a tune that is just a standard, a staple. I really, and maybe you guys have seen it, I really wish he would have done a studio version with that extended verse that he does in the live. Obviously, I understand why he did it for the live one, but it would be great if he would have done that for a studio. You're going to see some of the icons and such on the songs are all messed up, because that's just how... Shania Twain. Shania Twain's got a few. Shania Twain's got a few of them. This is actually... The music video for this one, of course, is huge. It can be played, and people, especially the people from the 80s like it. The country people can put up with it. And, of course, she does look pretty good in it. So, okay, so we're continuing on here. Mountain Music from Alabama's next, which of course everyone should know that one. Kind of a staple. That one was a must play at weddings. Basically, when I talk about music being A, must play, B, play most of the time, C sometimes, and D like never, it was in the A category. Now it's probably gotten back a little bit. We don't play it all every time. Fishing in the Dark from Nitty Gritty Dirt Band. Where are we at? Must be. There we go. Yep, it's the, obviously that's not the right one. That's the, there we go. That's the one we want. Fishing in the Dark. Don't put an ing on that one. Fishing in the Dark is another staple. That one's still great to be played. Again, most of the weddings it'll probably be played. Even at some high schools, it was requested this fall yet. Thank God I'm a Country Boy from John Denver. It's right here. If you guys haven't heard this, again, we're just going to go and play a little. You guys are ahead of me, so just I apologize. Just you'll see where I'm at on the list, because that's where I'm at. Ready for some football. Achy Breaky Heart. Gosh, this was really, I think, at the beginning of that crossover when country started to appeal to a wider crowd, is where I put this one. And there are times where people that are in that 40 plus, 50 plus years, 50 to 65 are like, oh my gosh, I remember. And they'll probably go out and do that slop and leather dance to this one also. Ellen Jackson's Chattahoochee. I'm looking for. I must be, yep, I do a video version of that. When somebody's looking for an upbeat country song, this is probably one of my, half a dozen go-tos. Oh, Guitar's Cadillac, great song. Dwight Yoakam had some pretty big hits. Watermelon Crawl. Boy, when Tracy Bird came on the scene with this album, that was a lot of some good stuff in there, and then of course with the slow song Keeper of the Stars. Oh, that became such a huge. Yeah, we're gonna be talking classic country, anything that's basically 70s or in the 90s and older. I don't want to go into newer stuff. I want to stick, like, let's say before 2000. Copperhead Road, we did that one already. Walk the Line, Johnny Cash. Oh, there's a lot of Johnny Cash. Oops, I must have hit Walk the Line. I Walk the Line. Good tune. Ring of Fire is probably my go-to when it comes to Johnny Cash. Oh, David with a. David's going slow on us here. Oh, we'll let. In case you haven't heard the kind. Yeah, good old Johnny Cash there. One of the most successful ballads for dance floors. David's going back and then jumping to Shania Twain. David, you're all over the place here tonight, man. You Win My Love. You Win My Love. What's really kind of cool about that particular track is that it is a great song to do the electric slide to. And then, because it'll start it out, and then there'll be 5, 6, 7, to the right, 2, 3, 4, to the left, 2, 3, 4. That's, yeah, that was a big one at the in the country bar back in the day. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Ooh, Scooter Lee. I don't know if I have Scooter Lee. Yep, Scooter Lee actually. When I was doing country nights, Scooter Lee was one that I didn't know existed until that. Yeah, I know we don't need MJ in this one. Yeah, no. 40 Hour. Oops. I don't even know if I know this song from Alabama. 40 Hour Week. Oh, quit it. Oh, yeah. Gosh, I haven't heard that one. Okay, so I'm still working my way through Country Roads from John Denver. Oh, I might have to go to, I think that one. Again, I'm going through the songs you guys are suggesting, because you've got a lot of great songs there, and I want to make sure that you guys will be able to hear Devil Went Down to Georgia by Charlie Daniels, another classic tune. For a period of time, this was a must-play at every event we did, and the time, that just is long past. Now it's a requested tune only on my... Fishing in the Dark, we already did that one. Dave, we'll see you. We'll see you with Shani. She's not talking country music tonight. Swinging from John Anderson.
I guess you didn't know it, but I'm a fiddle player too.
If you don't like country music, this is not your show tonight. This isn't where you want to be, because this is just what we're going through here. Oh, Boot Scootin' Boogie. Robin with that. This would be one of those upbeat songs. Did I meant? Okay, good. I did. Boot Scootin' Boogie, one of the great tunes there. Big Green Tractor. Oh, no. Ah, okay, so we're going newer on me here. That would be more of my modern, my 2000s and newer here. I want to stay older with my stuff here. Keeper of the Stars, of course. David's feeling a little. Keeper of the Stars. Let's see, is that the? So now on this one, because there were slight differences in some versions that were released all at the same time of this tune, that's why I have good and best on this one, is because there was a couple of versions I didn't like how they did something. My Maria, oh yeah, from Brooks and Dunn. Let's find that. Yeah, I like to use the video version of that. That's a cha-cha that they will dance to this. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it was a cha-cha. I think that's what they did to this one. I want specific songs, Hips. Chris Ledoux, give me more than just David Cadillac, One Piece at a Time. I'm not sure about that one. Johnny Cash.
Sometimes I'd hang my head and cry, 'cause I always wanted me one. I'd get it one piece at a time, and it wouldn't cost me a dime.
I don't think I've ever. I don't even know if I've ever played that one. Boy Named Sue. Again, Johnny Cash had just a tremendous following in that 70s and early 80s time frame. That and I'm playing to that crowd. When I'm playing to that crowd, they are good. Yeah, I think Brandon William, I'll be able to pull, I think.
Well, he must have thought that it was quite a joke, and it got a lot of laughs from lots of folks. Seems I had to fight my whole life.
David, there's a few Shania Twain that had a dance remix. Good run of Bad Luck.
Some guy'd laughed and I'd bust his head. I'll tell you, life ain't easy for a boy named Sue.
That was a good tune. I mean, it is, but I remember that one. Great swing song, yeah. Okay. David going with a classic with some Patsy Cline. Oh, where is it? Now, this type of music, the Johnny Cash, Patsy Cline, some of that, when I was doing karaoke early in the 90s, this was like the stuff between songs. Oh, always been. Coyote Ugly. Fireman. David mentioned Fireman from George. Oh, there we go. It was down there. John Michael Montgomery with the Sold, the Grundy County Auction song. When that song came out, that was so huge. I mean, there were nights we were playing this 3 to 4 times during the night. Oh, that was crazy. Okay. Rocky Top. Oh, there we go. Now, the one that I like I was actually, when we had the, what is it, the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band Greatest Hits or whatever it was, More Great Dirt or whatever it was. People would be like, "Can you play Nitty Gritty Dirt Band?" And it's like, yeah, this was my choice. I would go to Rocky Top. Oh, you wanted Fishing in the Dark. Well, I like this one, so we'll get to play them both now. Let's see, Redneck Yacht Club. I'm going to jump ahead. Oh boy. I don't know if I've ever played that one. Oh, another John Michael. Oh, so here we go. This is one of those songs that was done by more than one. Here's All for One doing it. But the one we want is from John Michael Montgomery. Okay, you know how music takes you back to a specific time? This was actually one of the songs I used to close with in the bar. All of a sudden you get that feeling. Oh yeah, I used to close with this one in the bar. This would be like the last slow dance of the night. I don't know why, I just happened to use it quite often for a while there. Let's see. Goodness gracious, I gotta... Okay. Oh, the Tractors. I haven't played that.
Baby likes to rock it like a boogie woogie choo choo train.
Oh, quit it. The Tractors with Baby Likes to Rock It. Do you have your computer out? Brandon, that's funny. Let's see. Neon Moon. Oh, this is probably one of my favorite Brooks and Dunn tunes. I don't like that version. This must be the one that I want here. This is... There we go. Neon Moon by Brooks and Dunn. Again, big fan of Brooks and Dunn. They did some great stuff there. My Wish from Rascal Flatts would be newer. That would have been after 2000. Tim McGraw, of course, had many during that. Let's see, we'll go there. So that's that one. What's this one? Yeah. So I've only got the dance mix to that. Oh, I don't want to put a dance mix in there. I had to shut the video off. Sorry about that. I wanted to see because it looked like it was the karaoke version. Let's see. Let's see. Hooked on an 8-second ride. That would be. That one I have played.
Mexico, drifting down to Santa Fe to ride a bull in a
Haven't played that one in a long time. Okay, let's see. Family Traditions, Hank Jr.
addicted to a natural high.
Some of the songs that you're seeing where they're the various artists and such, I have, because of importing things, everything was in Megaseg.
Country music.
And in Megaseg, they write their tags differently than Virtual understands. So all of these songs were fixed in Megaseg, especially the common older songs, and they didn't import properly. So frustrating. King of the Road from Roger Miller.
It's because I kind of changed my direction.
Yeah, I'm going to guess that's not the one I want there, but this one probably is.
For sale or rent, rooms to let 50 cents.
Geez,
No phone, no pool.
I don't think that's, doesn't sound like Roger Miller.
Ain't got no cigarettes.
Going by the book. Highwayman.
Hours of pushing broom buys a
No, I don't.
12 four-bed
Oops, it was
room.
Highwayman, if I'm not mistaken.
Man of means by no means.
I don't have that one either.
King of the road,
Yeah, the Ring of Fire for those.
third box.
The Ring of Fire, I should put that in there too, because that is.
Love is a burning thing,
And let's see.
and it makes a fiery ring.
Let's see. Hang on. Ring of Fire and Johnny Cash.
Bound by wild desire.
I don't know if I have the lefty. I'm gonna try.
I fell into a ring
Oh,
of fire.
hey, look at there.
If you got
Wow, that's going back there. Oh, that's going way back there.
We'll make all the night spots, dance to the music fine. If you got the money, honey, I've got the time.
Let's see. I'll go. Shania Twain, You Don't Impress Me Much. That one actually has been making adult contemporary stations. It's been I've actually heard that in the last couple of years on an AC stations. Another Shania who's bad.
But you've got being right down to an art. You think you're a genius, you drive me up the. Whose bed have your boots been under? Whose bed have your boots been under?
So let's go to Sawyer Brown because David mentioned Some Girls, which will. Let's see, where is that one? Some Girls Do. We'll play that one.
Your front porch, painting your nails like you were bored, and you yelled she was sure impressed with you.
Sawyer Brown had quite a few. The big one.
First class, but I ain't quite wild and a little crazy too.
This was a song, 6 Days on the Road. Sawyer Brown's version was one that was
Well, I pulled out of Pittsburgh, rolling
that got quite a bit of use around here. Their big one, the big one, of course, that when people are looking for Sawyer Brown, they're looking for The Race Is On, typically.
I feel tears welling up cold and deep.
Like my heart's Kentucky Headhunters is next.
stab of loneliness, sharp and painful that I may never say. You
Let's see on an actual track. Kentucky Headhunters, Dumas Walker. Now, there's a couple of them. We're just going to go two of them. They did a version of Old Lonesome Me that was really kind of fun. And then they did, I don't know if that one's going to play. This one should. When we were doing a lot of country, when we'd have to go deeper into our country libraries, this was the song. Because it was a crossover between the 50s, 60s song, the 50s, and country. And then they did, again, another crossover between the 60s and country music. Suspicious Minds from Dwight Yoakam. I don't know if this is... Dwight Yoakam had quite a few during that time frame. Third Rock from the Sun, Joe Diffie. Let's see, George Jones. Where? Come on! Oh, every once in a while the thing goes and it flips up. George Jones, the Grand Tour. Let me. I don't know if this is. Oh, I bet you, Nickel, this is. Yeah, it's a karaoke version. I don't even recognize the melody there. Live Like You Were Dying from Tim McGraw. This is one of those songs that's way too sad almost. Good song, don't get me wrong, but there's just some songs that I just start evaluating life and, you know, why this and that and the other thing, and I get so down after that. Remember When from Alan Jackson's one of those, and then Cats in the Cradle. Yeah, I just don't. Yeah. Good tune, though. Good tune. Rocking Chair from George Jones. Now, if I could type, I don't have it. George Jones. Huh. I don't have Rockin' Chair. Where He Don't Need Your Life. Indian Outlaw, we did that one. I like it. I love it. Which is Tim McGraw. Oops, that is a bad version. So obviously I need to cue that one. Chicken Fried is going to be a little bit newer. Yes, yeah, I think that I know I have them on CD, the Highway Man, but I don't. Must not have ripped it. Oh, going classic with Conway Twitty. Going classic.
Hello, darling. Nice to see you. It's been
It sometimes surprises me that Conway Twitty at one time in some people's eyes was as big as Elvis Presley. That just completely floors me.
How's your new love? Are you happy? Hope you're doing fine.
See, if I'm not mistaken, this is the original. But let's see what So Martina McBride doing it would get a nod just because, but the Lynn Anderson is, of course, the old one. But Martina's pretty cool. Buck Owens. Oh, man. You guys are really, really digging into. What did you have there? Crying Time Again? Oh, I don't think I've got that one. Buck Owens had a few, and I must not have pulled those. 3 Bells. I'm yeah, I don't know if that's what we're looking for. Little Texas. Yeah, Little Texas had quite a few. Let's see. I'm just going to play a few of them here. My Love was one of their hits there. Which one did you guys kick a little? Okay, we'll do that one. Boy, that takes me back to that time frame and playing Wednesday nights in the bar. Amy's Back in Austin was a slower song, and the other one, God Bless Texas, was probably there. Yeah, those are... Oh, Restless Heart. Probably one of my favorite songs. I'll Still Be Loving You. Oh, what did you guys pick from Restless Heart? When She Cries? I don't think I've ever played that one. That was When She Cries. Let's see, I think. Song is That Rock Won't Roll was another one from Restless Heart. Yeah, the Restless Heart, and I'm going to move that one into my playlist again. I really like that song. Just trying to, I got to get back to, okay. Waltz Across Texas. This one has a special, this one would, LTZ. I think this is the right one.
When we dance
Ernest Tubbs' Waltz Across Texas was one that has a special kind of place because this was one that my grandmother, this was one of the only songs she would ever request. And she was, you got to have that song if I'm ever at one of your shows. And eventually she was at one of my shows and I had the song. So, Robin, you're getting too new with me. Gretchen Wilson would have been in the early 2000s, I think, also. Pistol Packin' Mama. I'm not sure about that one. Nope, don't have that one. Take Johnny Paycheck. Let's see, I was going to give that one a shot.
Take this job and shove it. I ain't working here no more.
No, that's an oldie there. Chattahoochee, we did that. Oh, Tulsa Time, Don Williams, good tune. Good tune from Don Williams there. If you guys haven't heard this one. This had that kind of a transitional from 70s to country. There you go. Well, Randy Travis. For those of you who, if you weren't DJing when Randy Travis's Forever and Ever Amen, when that came out, this became like half of the slow dance or first dance is at wedding there for a period of time. Good tune. The biggest thing that stinks about this song is nothing to do with this. It's the music video version. It's 4 minutes long because it has this whole stupid intro in the beginning of it. It makes me want to slap somebody that they did that. Digging up bones. And just jump ahead here. Green grass of home. Jeez, Reggie, you're getting old on me here. I've got a Tom Jones version. Oh, it looks like it's this stupid karaoke version. Let's see. You are straight. And I don't think Adelina, where is that? There we go. Another great tune, George Strait, Adelina. Pam Tillis had a few good tunes during that particular time in the 90s. Also, Shake the Sugar Tree was certainly one of them. Mississippi Man.
Love, you're getting lazy. You're forgetting to give me sweet sugar.
This one is an unknown to me.
Hey, Louisiana woman, Mississippi man, we get together every time we can. And
Huh.
Mississippi River can't keep us
I know that I've heard the song, but I've never played it. But yeah, goodness, I remember that one.
See the alligator all the way
Okay, so where are we at? So
later they know who I'm gonna try. When she waved from the bank, don't you know I know it's a goodbye fishing line. See
what's interesting, Reggie, is that you guys have picked all these songs, and I bet you there maybe 10 of them have been on my list of discs between that. Yeah, maybe a few more than that, but oops. Oh, my exes. Oh, my ex. It was.
When he holds me close, it feels almost like
There we
another
go.
hurricane just to rip the coat.
Okay, we did Boot Scoot Biddy. Diamond Rio had a lot of good stuff. Let's see. My probably first Diamond Rio go-to is Meet in the Middle. I really like that tune. Get to the refrain. Now, the song that was requested the most was Norma Jean Riley in the bar because they had a what would they have done to this one? Kind of, it almost feels more like a cha-cha type. But yeah, it was a. Okay, Boxcar Willie. I think I actually went out. Oh, I don't have it. I don't have my box. So I bought everything Boxcar Willie. They had a box set for Boxcar Willie, which is kind of interesting and weird. I bought the whole thing, and I had that. I actually started playing some of this stuff. Bubba shot the jukebox for Mark Chestnut. Boxcar Willie is good. Yeah, there's a few. Oh, Jim Reeves.
We were all down at Margie's bar.
Not the song you would be playing at a wedding, but in a bar.
Put your sweet lips
Keith Whitley. There was a few from Keith Whitley. What did you have there? Don't close. Yeah, I don't think I have that one from Keith Whitley. See, I think Keith Whitley was off the scenes. Because I think about the only thing I really got from Keith Whitley was When You Say Nothing at All. And I had to go back and buy that because it wasn't released, and it just wasn't on my radar. He wasn't on my radar, which is interesting because he was very successful, but not around, or wasn't popular around here. So, for those of you who play Alison Krauss's When You Say Nothing at All, I should actually move that over into the folder too, as long as I'm still there. Ain't Going Down Till the Sun Comes Up. And a very upbeat Garth Brooks. Great concert song that he does, if you have seen him in concert. Marty Stewart. Oops. S-T-U-A-R-T. Let's see, which one did you pick? Hillbilly Rock. Hillbilly Rock is certainly one of my favorites of his. Because it had that kind of had that segue. It could segue out of that 50s into your country music. Another big track was The Whiskey Ain't Work, when he and Travis Tritt. And now that country has a little bit more of a blues to it. So yeah, Marty Stewart his greatest hits was a good album. Forever and Ever played a lot. Laura, You Ain't Woman Enough. I haven't played any. Which one did you have? Oh, I don't think I have that one. Nope. Yeah, I do. Oh, it looks like it's a karaoke version. Yeah, stupid. I gotta somehow figure out how to delete those things off my. We did the Swingin' from John Anderson. Freddie Fender, Gus. Freddie Fender should be right here.
Wasted days and wasted nights.
So when I grew up as a child, the neighbor had a really crappy speaker, and he would play country music, and this was one of his favorite. Freddie Fender was a huge. So I'm going to stay here with more.
Then I wish you.
Let's see. So wasted.
It's your happiness.
Oh, Crystal Gale.
That matters most of all. But if he ever breaks you.
This would have been almost considered a crossover song.
Don't know when I've been
Dancing on the
so
Boulevard. I don't know if I have that one.
Don't know what's come over you. You found someone.
Let's see, maybe it's Dancing.
And don't it make my brown eyes blue?
That's okay. Amarillo by Morning. To a point, unless you're looking for upbeat or really slow, there's a lot of. George Strait has got just an absolute ton of great stuff. But my favorite to play is The Chair. Slower tune, so you've got your slow dancers, but it's the story about him, basically hitting on a girl and thinking that she took his chair. and it turns out it wasn't. And but it's just this kind of a cute little story. Oh, okay, let's see. Gus, the new Footloose. I've actually had kids requesting Blake Shelton's version of Footloose because of obviously him being out there more than the other. Oceanfront's really good. You Look So Good in Love. Gosh, there's so many good runs. Let's see. David, I'm not super versed in the in virtual, so I'm sure there's a lot of better ways to do this than I'm doing it. I'm sure I could be doing this a lot of different ways, much better. El Paso from Marty Robbins. Oh boy, when I first got this on, again, going back to when it was tougher to find music, when I first got this, and the people in the bars we were playing were like, "Oh my God, you got that song!" I mean, and they were singing along, and they were doing it. Oh, Bellamy Brothers. Don't mind me, I am like Mr. OCD right now. Let's see, am I not spelling this right? Did I lose it?
My love was deep for this Mexican maiden. I was in love, but in vain I could tell. One night a wild young cowboy came in.
There we go. And which Bellamy Brothers did you guys? I don't like Spiders and Snakes. Wasn't I don't like Spiders and Snakes. Wasn't that, what's his name? Ray something another. Mr. Bojangles. Don't Rock the Jukebox was another great song.
Don't rock the jukebox. I wanna hear some Jones. 'Cause my heart ain't ready for the Rolling Stone. I don't feel
Let's see.
like rocking since my baby's gone.
Well, I'm gonna have to wrap things up here. I want to Robin, good guitars and Cadillacs. Did we already do? No, we did not do that one. I don't think we did that. I'm not sure if we did or not, but. Yes, Jim Stafford did it. Thank you. Jim Stafford did. I don't like spiders and snakes. There we go. Thank you. Thank you. That's been a while. So, Bellamy Brothers, what song? Redneck Girl was one that was played in the bar a lot. Oh, come on there. And of course, Your Love Flow was played, but they had a couple of songs. Oh, I'm not seeing it here. They had a couple of songs that they were using in the bar and such. But alrighty, gang, I've got to wrap up here and get Dan and Shaney in here in just a couple of minutes. Thank you for hanging out and throwing song ideas out there. And let's see how fast this one is banned on Facebook and YouTube. I'll probably not be able to stream a second show on Facebook tonight. But hey, you know what? That happens sometimes. All the music is available out on iTunes. So here's our thing is you can go buy the stuff on iTunes or you can get it through. And you can't get most of this from music services unless you've got promo only and you're getting it through the music video. Anyway, gang, thank you much for watching. And we'll be back in about 10 minutes.